you can never go wrong when trend lines are part of your trading tools. So it's a beautiful Tuesday right now, and we're about to go right into the New York session. But before we do all of that, we're going to look at this particular easy trade that I took yesterday on Nasdaq. The first sell in a minute. I hadn't sold Nasdaq in I don't know how many ages. And before we do all of that good stuff, if you're new to the channel, welcome. We trade the Nasdaq over here. If you're returning, welcome back. You already know what's up. Don't forget to hit the like button, turn your post notifications, and subscribe to the channel, because as you can see, we're about to hit 20,000 subscribers, and when we do that, I'm going to be doing a little giveaway. Now, right onto these charts. Remember, I am saying that we need at least 2 points of confluence. We have the market breaking out of a little range and also breaking out of a simple trend line. This is a kindergarten type of setup. If you know break of trend lines, a retest of a trend line, break of a support or a resistance level, where you had seen this, and especially on the 30-minute time frame, this was a really easy trade. Anyone could have seen it, right? The reason why I really wanted to take this trade was because of the gap. It has been a really long time since I've spoken about the gap, or since we've had the opportunity to trade a gap, especially on Nasdaq. Market normally either opens and the gap has already closed, or it doesn't even open with a gap after the long weekend, right? But this time around, we decided to catch and take advantage of this particular trade. So I did go into 3 trades, and then obviously I wanted to target $100 on each trade because this is a scalping trade. Remember that we are on an uptrend. I did not actually want to be in a trade for the longest time, and obviously you should always check how much you're going to lose before you go into the trade. And at this point, I was only willing to lose $50 per trade. That is $250 if the trade had gone against me, and $500 if it had gone in my direction. And also, you can clearly see that we have buying limits. So the thing is, I gave the buying limits in the inner circle, and I did not give the inner circle this selling trade because at the end of the day, it's a risk. It's not compulsory that the market should close that gap on Nasdaq that we're having. So I decided to take this risk alone. But as you can see right over here, the market fell just perfectly. An hour later, we're already up $250, and I end up closing the trades with each $70. This was an absolutely lovely trade. I wish I had caught it a little bit earlier before it wicked up. I then saw it late, so it was already way past the New York session, and Nasdaq had not triggered our buying limits. Yeah, it had not yet closed the gap, right? So I decided with the inner circle that we're not going to wait for the limits. We're just going to enter a few positions, as you can see right over here, and we end up holding these 2 trades overnight. That is why right over here you can see today we are sitting during the New York session, and we're about to catch a really lovely trade. So I'm going to put my long position right over here, and in the free signal group you can already see that I dropped it as a setup also before it had moved. That was 9 a.m. in the morning. Right now it's about the New York session, and I've told them that we want Nasdaq to hold at this level, right? It's still playing around at exactly the same spot. So you can see that my limits were triggered on the account, and 2 of the positions that we entered early yesterday we still in loss, minus 21 pips. Because notice we all use one broker. We all use 8K broker. This is not a promotion, by the way. So our entry point was at 2300, and you can clearly see how the market missed our limit right over here. So it just almost tapped it and then just moved up to the top. That's why I'm actually really happy that we entered a few positions yesterday, because yeah, a lot of things like this happen. But if it had tapped on my limit, that would have been a sick entry. You can see how it just spiked right back up from that entry point that I was anticipating. But it's all good. So we're gonna wait for it to get to our entry points that we took. I won't be counting my own limits that have been triggered. I'll just still count with the whole inner circle where we entered yesterday. So as usual, we're gonna let the trades run. I won't be a chat zombie right now. I'll just be checking them after every 30 minutes. As you can see, I'm on the 30-minute time frame. I'm gonna wait for the 30-minute candle to close, and you can already see the level that we are targeting right over there. If it gets to that level, then I would want to come and probably add 1 or 2 positions, right? TP1 hit for 60 pips, and let's add a few more positions. So we want to take advantage of this trade because it missed our limit, right? Now these are added positions right over here, and we're just going to ride it up to this level at the top. Nasdaq has to actually break that level. You can clearly see on the 4-hour time frame, look at how it rejected this level, right? This is a 4-hour rejection. That is a really long rejection. But then this is where the uncomfortable part of trading comes in, where you actually add positions, because imagine it just starts retracing right now from this level, or it just suddenly starts pushing up to the level that I want it to go. so I can't not add positions at the spot because I'm scared of a retracement, right? It might just start going up to the top and complete the whole movement, or it might retrace a little bit, because remember, the market does not move like tap water, right? So because of this rejection on the 4-hour time frame, I have more confidence to add positions to this trade that we're having right over here. Right now on the 30-minute time frame, you can see that we have broken out of that level that I was looking at, but we have not yet closed out of it, and we have 2 minutes on the chart for the market to close out of that level. And oof, we have just added positions, and right now it is, oh damn, yeah, we are minus $51. We just had a sniper entry into drawdown, and that's all good. That's all good. We're still in profit because I was already up like $400, and right now you can see that we are just up $160, right? So I never want to add entries to my losing trades. I always want to add to the winning trades, because it's confirming my trade. It's confirming that the direction that I have is a good one. But then this is trading should not be comfortable. Hey, so right now we are in minus 51 pips on the added positions. We're going to let the trade run and see. I'll just be monitoring it. If it keeps going below those levels, if it goes back to our entry point, like to minus probably $20 on one trade, I might end up having to tell them to leave the trade before it actually hits stop loss, because that would now be a really risky trade. I just wanted to retrace a little bit. It should not even go to like minus $100 here. Because that would that would be costing, right? So I don't want to look at the chart right now when they're playing with my money. I'll probably come back after the 30-minute candlestick has completed, and then we'll check the charts from there. Yes, sir, you can clearly see that we are back up. It doesn't even retrace as much as I was expecting it to actually keep going down. So we're gonna wait for the candlestick to actually close. We have like 20 minutes left. The nice trend line that we have right over here, a breakout, a retest, perfect breakout and a retest, right? But I won't risk taking a buy. Why? Because the market might come to close the gap right over here, and to do that, these are the levels that we would want to use. This level, the first one, and then goes down, or this level, the second one, and then goes down, right? Remember, we're on an uptrend. Just for that reason, I'm not even looking at US30 until it closes the gap, or until it just pushes up to the top and we have like a better setup, right? And perfect, we have a new candlestick. You can clearly see how we have closed so bullish on the Nasdaq, and this is the 1-hour time frame. We have closed with such a lovely candle. This is on the 30-minute time frame. Look at that level that I wanted to talk about. We broke out of it, and right now we have closed outside of that level, so we might just get a little retracement and push up to the top. And for that reason alone, our setup is confirmed. I can relax now and know that even the added positions that we have, they're going to be in good profit if nothing ridiculous then happens in this market. The setup is actually confirmed now. We can be calm. What I'm going to do is let the trades run, and then we'll come back again and check them later. And we're up $800 on the Nasdaq, as you can see right over here. That is 40 pips on our added positions. Remember that we were having our initial trades, and then we had added positions. So those added positions is what we're having, 40 pips. And right now I want to tell the inner circle to actually close those trades, because that is good profit. I'm going to start by closing my trades. First one, the second one. Let me just close this right now and tell the inner circle to close the added positions. TP2, 100 pips, we've hit that. All right, guys, this is like 20 minutes later. Okay, so I see that Nasdaq is kind of losing momentum, right? So what we're going to do is we're going to close most of our trades right now and just leave one trade running. This would just make sure that we don't then lose our profits. We don't get carried away and then end up holding the trade overnight, but we don't do that. So I'm going to put my stop loss into profit and then update the whole free signal group. I hope everyone has benefited from this trade, because it was an absolute banger. Remember, I gave the trade at the beginning, right, of the day. We're just starting the day at 9 o'clock, and this is what we're having 12 hours later in the evening, and the market has absolutely just gone up to the top. This is just obliteration of Nasdaq. If you don't know what that is, this is just what we did right over here, and I think we're just going to call this a day. What a good day. US30 is, my laptop is low. That really shows that we should actually end the video right over here. But like I was saying, US30 is dropping, right? We're seeing US30 in the negative, but Nasdaq has absolutely just gone up to the top. Look at what it's looking like on the 4-hour time frame. Look at this type of rejection and the bullish type of candlestick that we just had after that rejection at this point. Yeah, you can see that we are going for the highs on Nasdaq. This is the next zone that we're going to be targeting, and if it actually just keeps moving with the same momentum, we might end up seeing new highs on Nasdaq. It is a lovely Wednesday and I'm super excited. The market looks absolutely easy to trade right now, and we're going to dive right into it because yesterday we had a good trade. We've been having like we've been having really crazy winning streaks over here, and we've been taking losses here and there, but we've been having a lot of winning trades more than losing trades, which is absolutely what profitable trading is all about, right? And I'm just so happy that we're doing all of this with the inner circle. So right now we have over 150, almost 150 members, and we're just killing the market like that. So today I was just looking at Nasdaq. It looks almost like the setup that we had yesterday, and it's about to be a really easy trade too. So if the market goes exactly the way I want it to, from the way things look, we're going to have a really lovely trade today, just like we had yesterday. So that would be us having 3 trading days and then only 2 trades in those 3 days. What the heck am I saying? But you understand what I'm saying. We had a trade on Monday that we held throughout to Tuesday, and today, Wednesday, we're about to have this trade. So I was just looking at Nasdaq, after obviously we obliterated this movement right over here, and we had this level that we broke out of, right? So right now we always want to start by marking our levels for the day. This is the next level that the market might want to retrace on the 30-minute time frame, but this level doesn't make any sense for the market to retrace because it is not really a point of interest. First of all, it does not even have as much touches as I would want it to. It's a weak zone, right? So the market cannot come and retest at a weak point. It has to go and retest at a strong zone. So we're going to shift the level lower and get as many touches as we can. I would want the market to come to this level right over here and probably start looking for buying trades in this zone. This is where I think Nasdaq would buy. So let me just take my long position. Where are you? Right over here. And put my long position in this area. And then also take note from what I'm always saying, a point of interest is not a line. So I don't know where exactly the market is going to tap on and buy. But I'm saying that in this zone right over here that I'm marking, I want to see Nasdaq. I want to see the buyers on Nasdaq starting to step into the zone, right? So that's the simple analysis we have for today. Nothing too complicated. The market had broken out of a certain level. I'm just waiting for it to retest, and then we're going to catch the trade from there. I'm going to show you that you don't have to complicate anything when you're trading. You just have to actually just be patient with the market, wait for it to come to you, and then when it does come to you, take advantage of that, right? That is 50 minutes later. You can clearly see that the market has dropped right into our point of interest, and it has triggered our limit. It should look like this. This is exactly what our trade is looking like. Our entry point at 24.80 and everything else. So currently we are in good profit, not bad. It just triggered the limit right now. We are going to be targeting 40 pips, our first take profit, and at least 100 pips before we think of closing our trades and putting our stop loss into entry. But I'm actually targeting the highs on Nasdaq. I want Nasdaq to go and break out of the highs. And also, the only thing that I don't like here is our stop loss is not the best. Stop loss, yeah, that's one thing that I'm actually going to now keep working on right now, because where I've put the stop loss right now, there's a chance that the market might come and hit our stop loss, because remember, we have another level at the bottom there, right? So if this trade is taken out, it hits our stop loss, we're going to go in for a re-entry. But for now, let's just monitor the trade and see what we actually get. All right, we are up 70 pips, but you can clearly see that we have approached a level that the market might want to retrace, right? So on the 5-minute time frame, we do have this little level right over here, and I've just been monitoring the trade, just watching it. We're up 80 pips, and I think we might get a little bit of a retracement at this level because of the obvious reasons, right? The market doesn't move like tap water. So today we're just going to go in light mode. We're not adding trades because there's a lot of news that's actually happening in the market right now. So instead of adding positions, we want to take our profits as soon as we can, right? So I'll be monitoring this position. If we get a resistance at this level, we might end up exiting the trade a little bit earlier. But if it breaks out, then that'll be good. And yes, sir, you can clearly see that on the 5-minute time frame, yes, the market has broken out with that 5-minute candle, and it's kind of forming a little build up. So it gives me, a little bit of confidence in the trade. Right now, I just want 100 pips and, just get off these screens. I'm actually done at this point for the day. but I just want at least to get 100 pips, second take profit for the inner circle, and then we are done for the day. We might close most of our trades, leave one trade running. You know how it is, but I'm good with the fact that on the 5-minute time frame we have a little build up, and yeah, it has broken out of the resistance zone. We're just going to monitor the trade. Let's see if we get 100 pips, then we're out of the market. Absolutely beautiful. You can clearly see that. Yes sir, we have it, 100 pips, and yo, I am done. Right, let me just close most of my trades. Let me just close like 3 trades here and update. Obviously I love the updates, so we're gonna update the inner circle. 100 pips hit. So right now let's just close, take partials, and let's leave one trade running. Yes, so you can clearly see that this is the trade that we actually had the limits on. And let me just also close this trade from yesterday. Right, I had trades from yesterday, and I'm just going to close those ones and then hold these 2 trades. You know, the market never gives us insane movements in just a single day, so we might not even get like a lot of movement after this. We have already traded the volatility for the day, and yeah, that's about it. I think I'll close off the video here. I still see a lot of potential on Nasdaq. It has, you know, potential of going to the highs and breaking out of the highs. And if you're not in that group, the link is in the description below. Join it so that you know, benefit from the setups that I drop in there from time to time. Right, so let me just update the free group right over here, and then yeah, that's about it. It's not a bad day. Another successful New York session. If you did enjoy this video though, don't forget to hit the like button, turn on your post notifications, and subscribe to the channel. You feel me? With that, it's been Tino, and I'll see you in the next lit video. Peace.